All right, my friends, I've got Darlene's quilt up here on the quilting bed. She's making this for a friend, for a man friend, a gentleman friend that she thinks would really enjoy this panel. Nicely done. You know, when I talk about panels, you want to be sure that you square them up before you start adding borders to them and sashings to them and blocks to them, because they can come a little bit wonky from the fabric store. They've been wound around bolts. They've been moved in and out of buildings, in and out of the heat. So you want to be sure that you are straightening them up before you add all of these extra borders. Sometimes you start adding borders and you can get really wonky. You want to be very careful of that for sure. The design I'm putting on here really matches so much of the ethnic design, the native design that she has right here. It's brand new. I like it so much. It's actually called Climbing Mountains. Can you see it there with all of its rigid movements, all of its geographic shapes? You can kind of see it on the back a little bit better. It literally fits up inside of each other. So one design fits up inside of the design above it. You can kind of see how the end of it, the design, is right here, which means the next design is actually going to fit up inside of that. So that takes a little more expertise on my part to make sure that the next one fits up in here. It's not quite plug and play. Yeah, you actually have to know how to handle it. So that's something that I'm here for, is the expertise of being able to create a design that is so linear and geometric as this one. Very exciting. Love the addition that she put onto the border right here. Flying geese, very, very nicely done. Look at that pressing job. Ooh la la, this girl is a happy girl when I see a pressing job as nice as that. Thank you, Darlene, for doing that for us. Questions or thoughts, put them in the comments below. You know, there's an arrow down here. When you hit that arrow, it will take you to another video of this exact quilt being stitched out with different tips that are in it. I want to make sure that your time is used well. My time is valuable. I only want to help you with all of your quilting needs, cutting and pressing and stitching and color design, all of that. And so I'm going to only give you tips along the way. So if you have any questions or thoughts, put them down below. Let's start a conversation. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, same name as it is right here. I put other pictures of the quilts over there and you'll be able to see more tips and ideas. So I'm excited to see you joining with me over there.